time of the year, it's a good time to harvest. And as you see, the boys are actually picking tomatoes. There's still plenty of tomatoes on the vines, and there's just about enough sun to actually keep them ripening. Okay, some parts of the country aren't doing as well as we are in the southeast, but still good time to, those in the greenhouse are still ripening up. Remove some of the leaves to let the light get into them. Now, talking vegetables, it's a great time to plant your garlic. Now, when you buy garlic, there's so many varieties of garlic. I like the elephant garlic, the big ones. Anyway, when you get them, you split the garlic clove open. I will show you in the future how to plant them, but basically it's as simple as that. And then flat side in onto the ground, just push it into the ground and they will actually grow away. Great time to start that. The other thing that's really popular, of course, is broad beans. Broad beans, again, you can sow any time from now. Some people don't put them direct into the ground. I do. However, you can start them off in modules and that way plant the plants out. Keep the pigeons away, but all you have to do is just grow them, keep the area weed free, just as the whole vegetable plot should be kept at this time of year. You can start lifting beetroot, you've got sea kale, cabbages, all sorts of things that you can get on with in the vegetable garden. Now let's think about lawns, because lawns, the ground is quite warm at the moment, we talked about earlier with the tomatoes, and it means that you can lay turf quite successfully at this time of the year. So if you've got edges of lawns that are bad, what you need to do then is actually cut the lawn out, the section out, and then put a new bit of turf in. Equally, you can do seeding. Good time to do seeding at this time of the year, because helicopter going over the top, the kids like to see a helicopter, and it's a good time to seed as well. So what else should we be getting on with? I tell you what, get your bulbs from the garden centre, or at least think about planting them. Tulips, you've really got to get your tulips in fairly swiftly. However, your daffodils and narcissi, we could wait a little bit longer if you're going to naturalise them, because the ground underneath is so dry, as we found out in the last few days, because we've been doing a little bit of planting of hedging. And believe me, you go down 3 inches and you're into very, very dry soil. Bird boxes, good time to put them up during this winter period, ready for the birds in the spring, and they get used to the bird boxes being in situ, which is so important. I'll have some more tips for you, but in the meantime, if you want more gardening, just go to worldradiogardening.com and I'll leave them picking the tomatoes. Help us grow our YouTube channel. Just hit subscribe.